do. Dun, 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 dun. Hello everyone. Just about on time tonight. It's a miracle. In fact, I'm early. I'm actually early. I have had a bit of a day. I'm feeling pretty tired and drained after doing my taxes most of the day today. So looking for some just chill time. And what better way to chill than go for an adventure into the swamps? Oh yeah. That is what we're going to be doing today. It's been a while since I really ventured deep into the swamps. So let's give it a shot. Swamp time. If you saw yesterday's stream, I finally finished my base build after like the third attempt. We got there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it today. Mark, hello, welcome. Alright, let's jump in. We're back. Join game. That one. But how's everyone doing? It's like January blues after Christmas. Everyone's back to work now. No money because you spent it on Christmas presents. Or is it? Or are people out there actually living life and like, actually no, I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. I mean, apart from taxes, I'm not too bad. Okay, here we are. Yeah, this is my house. I ended up building a box after all. After everything I'd planned, this was the best I could come up with. What? Where's my bushes? Oh, there they are. I was about to go mad. I was like, I decorated the front of my house and everything. Where's all my bushes gone? I was about to lose my shizzle. For real. For real. But yeah, we've got things going on. We've got things going on. Put some of this deer meat on. Don't think I could really make anything. But we do need to get poison potion actually. Necktail and coal. God, I haven't even got the most basic stuff. It's just, yeah. Alright. Let's go and not make sure this doesn't burn. There you go. That'll do. Alright, let's go and kill a few necktails. I want to get something brewing anyway. We actually, that's the point. We've got to make the brewery. I haven't even made a brewery yet. It's a tower. This little dock we've got going on. Got a nice little community now. Ratbaggers. That moment when you realise you've not brought a broom. You're not brought a broom. It did get it. Oh my god. It flung it. No, did I not pick anything up from that? What is going on? Where's the necktail? There's some sort of shenanigans going on here. Don't like it. Let's see if we can find another one. Man, there's so many of these little buggers normally when you don't want them. And the minute you actually want to find one. There we go. Yeah? There we go. Come on, bud. Come and get some hammering time. There we go. Raise, animate. Did it go all the way in the water? Somehow. I see something floating, or is that just a bit of land? No, it's just a bit of land. It does seem very strange. I mean, you should guarantee to get a drop from every neck you kill. I'm sure you are. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. Fingers crossed this will be enough. Let's put that way. Oh my god, it takes forever to run around using it. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff here. What's going on here? What's going on here? Chicky, hello, hello, hello. I'll come join voice chat in a minute. Just get my bearings. Oh yeah, I got me the apron now as well. Oh, hello. Yeah, we'll have some of this. Yes, mate. Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay. No! No, I did not want to put the necktail on. Does it give it back to you? Yes, it does. Phew. Right, I have got to burn something. We need coal. Let's go and see if I can get some quick coal. Death swamps today. Oh, I don't know about that. I think we'll probably die a few times, but we'll see how it goes. I've got a bunch of stuff in here now. Oh, we've got a bit of coal. I'm gonna nab that coal. I'm gonna nab some coal. I've got to catch up. Everyone else around me is like well advanced. Right. There we go. That's it. 2 of them should do it. And then we'll get the cauldron set up. I'm feeling better with my chances running around the swamp. I feel like I don't necessarily need absolutely poison potion straight away. I feel like we'll be able to just about survive maybe for 2 minutes. Oh, I've got no bronze though. Alright, I'm going to go and nab some bronze as well. I got this. I got this. No, you're not ready? Have you been to this one much, Rays? Do you want to come over for an adventure? Oh my god. Yeah, I think we'll be alright for a little bit of bronze stealing. I don't know if I am actually grumpy that we have used portals to teleport ores through, you know. I feel a little bit aggrieved that we broke that. I ain't gonna lie. Because it has seemed to have made everything just a bit too speedy. Like, it's like a game developer questioning people if they do stuff like making a game and people get through it too easy. It's the same thing running a server. You can ruin experience for yourself if you rush through. Desert to the Icarus. Oh man, I've not looked at an Icarus video in donkeys. Absolute donkeys. Perfect. 90 minutes. Oh, it's beautiful that it does that. Yeah, I'm going to cook them 2 and then we're good to go. Let's get battle gear on. Yes. I don't know if there's anything else we can really make or use that might be a bit more as handy. We've got a buckler. Maybe a torch just for the lols. Maybe a bit of deer jerky in the setting. Since it's only... Is it raw? For some reason you can make raw jerky. Deer jerky here. Okay. Well, we'll try that. Yeah, I do feel a bit like, no, it's kind of upset a little bit, progression. People were too far. Everything's got too easy. And then, I know it's benefited me today, but then like, when I look in a chest and see like 200 pieces of metals and ores, admittedly, no iron, it still just feels a bit like, ah. That's only because the portals have been turned on. That way. Yeah, it's a punching game, Icarus. It's got a lot of that sort of stuff going on in it, hasn't it? Well, I might as well sleep actually, because it's getting to night time. So we won't. That's it. In the morning, we're going to be off. Our adventures will be ready to go. Let's put my armour away. That I'm not going to be taking with me. That one. Did I not just pick up loads of stuff? Okay. It's all just disappearing in other places. So we've got a couple potions, something's cooking, finished. Yeah. Alright, we've got like 3 different stews. We haven't got a lot of stamina-based foods. Although, that's not bad. Deer jerky's looking alright there. Put the axe there. We won't take the hoe. No, I might take the hoe. Always take the hoe with you. Got the bow. That'll auto-equip. Leather tunic. Yes, where's the... There it is. Won't take the cultivator. Obviously, we'll take that. Right, let's jump into voice chat and see if these numpties want to have a little sleep. Hello.
Hello.
Are we sleeping?
Hello.
Do you want to sleep? Let's sleep, everyone. Sleep.
Okay.
Oh, mate, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. What's happening? What have you been doing on Valheim today?
I've not long got on just before to be fair.
Alright.
Only just got off.
Can't use your tools. Oof. Alright, Raids, I'll stick around and wait for you. Well, I'll be going round anyway. I'm going to go round. What is the situation with Swamp at the moment? How much of it's left undiscovered? The one that we got at the moment.
I don't know.
I think of what you've got, we've pretty much done them all.
Right, okay, the crypt's there.
Yeah.
Looks like, I'm going to have to go and find some swampland then.
That swamp I'm pinging, that's pretty much done. Well, it is done.
Right, I've got to go to the photography table. I ain't been there for a while. Who's not sleeping?
That one there is also done.
The other one that me and Chronic went to yesterday isn't fully done, but I can TP over there to see where it is and then ping it.
Okay.
Yeah, if there's a couple, I'll go over there for sure.
Did you go to the photography table?
That's what I'm going to do now.
Yeah.
Once I've walked.
Okay.
Where is
Yeah,
it?
I need to.
Where is the table? Oh, is it still by the boars? Did we have it by the boars?
Oh, Scotty.
At my house, but
East place.
we don't have another place to put it yet.
There you go. My limited knowledge. Well, I'll come back in a minute, I suppose. Oh yeah, I can see. That's a bit better. That's a
People
bit
who out
better.
all the candles.
Yeah, your birthday's
Yeah,
finished, mate.
Oh, late. I just put those ones. It's still bright. Just
Where's
with
the
those freaking
thing?
candles in here.
As soon as you step in. There you go. Go on, lads. That's it.
And stick around. You get a 14-minute rest spot here.
So this is the one that we were at miles away.
All right. Shall I return?
All the way up towards Bone Mass.
Good God.
Okay.
Well,
You
you
have
wanted to
a...
go to one that wasn't too close to everyone else, just so that
Yeah,
there would
I
actually
need
be
to
some
do work.
stuff.
You have a portal there.
Yeah, it's in his house at the moment.
Oh, I keep burning my meat. Stop burning it, Jade. I need to make some signs, really. And that should be on the agenda.
Sign that says "Don't burn your meat."
Yeah, pretty much.
Now that I have to run up 3 flights of stairs to get to my portal, including the top floor, which seems to always clip, I think it's quicker to run home.
Yeah, same here.
That sounds good, Raze. I'll come over here and check that out with you, mate. Alright, I've got a ton of wood. Since I didn't build that mega base after all. So I'm going to put a ton back into like the coal smelter. Okay, oh. You can't do it from any angle, the coal smelter. That's rubbish.
I think you can just put it in a box.
Oh wait, I'll do it that way.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes, I think so.
Right, another couple more pieces, for a couple more signs. Oh, jump so far when you're on wood, especially with like 46. I'm thinking, forget Icarus. It's all about the forest. All about the forest. I'm debating whether or not I can do a run on my own still. I'm watching a bit more of it. I'm like, oh, I know what to expect now. I've seen most of the creatures. Well, no, that's not true actually. There's quite a lot of creatures I've not ever come across in game. So not to that point where it gets that hard.
I've legit never played.
Oh, it's hard.
Yeah.
Well, it's not super hard. No, well, no, it is a bit actually. If you get, it's a bit like it's a bit like Valheim and Death Runs. If you get in a cycle of that, you can really start hating Valheim and just be like, oh. And the same, that gets to a point in the forest. If you haven't built enough defenses and you've built in the wrong area, the enemies really trash your shit continuously. Like. And it just feels a bit overwhelming, a bit like yeah, to the point where you probably go, oh, you know what, I'm gonna just restart. There's not much point.
Every time you finish fixing, it's wrecked again.
Yeah, like that's what happens. But that's what, so you've really got to make sure defenses is like a priority when playing it.
Right.
Best thing really to do is watch one of them videos where oh, it didn't. Oh, that's interesting. The fermenter didn't ferment after I slept. No, has it been 19 minutes? Maybe it hasn't. But I figured that would have been done during the night. Is the fermenters not working speedily through the night then? If you sleep, it cooks it quicker. This should be a thing, right?
Should.
Yeah. Because I would have expected them poisons to be done. But they still say 90 seconds. That's interesting.
Not too bad though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's just
Yeah.
odd. John, hello mate. Welcome. Ah, saga of that troll on Grounded. So he posts pictures today in his community tab of all the messages he's had over the last like 4 years. Screenshots of him being banned from Xbox Live multiple times.
And then he just makes new accounts, does he?
Well, no. For some reason, Xbox Live have banned him for different periods, from sometimes a couple days or one day to like a week, and then let him back on.
Well,
He's got over 46 bans.
that's crazy.
Like, no one's
Yeah,
raising it
definitely.
enough.
Should not be allowed it.
Yeah. And so he's bragging he wants to get to 100, then he's going to start live streaming.
Whatever.
Oh no, sorry.
Yeah, and I really want to do something about him. I'm going to do my best to get him off. Do another round on YouTube tomorrow.
You're not getting him off in his way.
Well, yeah, but that's it. It doesn't work unless, like, that's the thing. You do bring attention to him, which is what he wants, unless you can get the ultimate shit done to him, which is remove his account.
I swear I had a bunch of sausages. Where the feck are all my sausages?
Nah, these potions are better just popped into a chest somewhere. Yes, they have. They did pop. I was about to lose my shit. I'm not in a good mood today. 8 hours doing taxes and looking up shit and doing, you know, got to double check. Can I actually allow this as a tax? Is that a tax? I'm not in the mood.
Yeah.
I had to raid into the stairs. Yeah, I will do, but then, you know, sometimes you just want to fly off it like that. Just run rings. Are you back, Raze? Are you ready?
Didn't you say he was going to the shop?
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe he's thrown with him. He's watching. That's how dedicated I expect him to be. Would be good if I took a swamp key. No, I've definitely got to have one of them somewhere. There we go. What's the other meat we can make? Yeah, berries and thingies. Yeah, I don't know. I've still got no provisions from when it deleted everything. That's right, there's no excuse.
I'd have YouTube. That's how I was watching yesterday while I was sat in the in the pickup line for the school.
Exactly. It's crazy how much you can like waste. Like really looking at my expenses today. You know, just like oof, that's a lot. It's like coming up to $8,000.
What of money that you could have spent elsewhere?
Well, I don't know. That's it. I mean, like ultimately, it's there to get me more. Do you know? You buy better equipment. You get better gear. Some years, like I think last year it was only like 4, 5. But last year I did buy a new PC for the missus, so she can start editing and stuff like that. So ultimately, I think that's where it's all. A lot of it's gone. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, see, it's waste is like literally just doing shiz just for the sake of it. So as long as there's a gain to it.
Yeah.
It's not really,
Yeah, it's not as bad as it used to be. Like
feels it sometimes.
in the first couple of years, I proper did games where you know, playing every game under the sun. I didn't always get them keys for free. I spent a lot on game keys back in the day. But nowadays, like I think you know, I've bought a few games, but nowhere near like the level I used to. That's one good thing. But a bit more notoriety, you can get some keys for free. Scott, thank you, you nut man, for the 20 Canadian dollars. Thank you very much, sir. Canadian dollars, the best dollars. Good old toonie. Or was it loony? No, it's toonie. That's $2, right? A $2 coin? Or is that a $1? I've forgotten. But yeah, I was saying like I was in putting my begging letter to the Forest devs. I used to play the arcades, and that was X-Men. Me and my dad used to go to this place called Granville Island, and it was like a marketplace and an art place and a arcade, and it was like boats and a little marina nearby. It was a little island, so it was good. So we just like literally spend dollars upon dollars on quarters playing X-Men. Ooh. About half hour late that though. It's weird, YouTube seems to be much later as well. Or notifications do anyway from that to Streamlabs. Look at this, another big fence going on. God, that weather's kicked in.
Yeah, got stormy real quick.
Yeah. Oh, Ray's got it done though. He's got his big circular base going on. Who lives in a base? You lot. You're all so untrusting with your wolves on. I've got to nick a carrot. That's what I've got to do. Hey, that's the first carrot I've seen. He's got just a little weird room here. That's like the shed, is it? He's got his fermenters outside. Okay, yeah. I want to be nosy and look inside. Well, let's see if I can get in his ass. Where there's a will, and I mean a will, there's a way. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Ow. I'm on fire though. No, I managed to avoid it.
Did you jump in through his chimney?
I just jumped in like Santa Claus. Call me Santa Claus. Oh, I like his chest here. He's not gone for the norm. A lot of people do stack it up. That's quite nice actually, the chest like that. The sideways chests. See, I was a bit avoiding that for a long time, but then I kept seeing everyone else having these really good organisation stuff going on with them. Yeah, I might imagine I can't get out.
Yeah.
Oh, it might be true, you know. It might be true. I should have thought about this.
That's the end of that run.
I should have thought about this. Turns out he's been run over by a van in real life, so he's not going to be back on. And the most important thing out of that is that I'm trapped in his base. Of course. No, come on, I've got this. Yeah, I've created one of them escape rooms. Right, hang on. Let's have a drink. Sarah, hello as well. Oh, that's nice. Bit of pineapple juice. You know what pineapple juice does, don't you, boys and girls?
Yeah.
Do you know, Lee, or do you know?
It depends on if it's anything to do with making certain things taste different.
Boy, dirty man. I was going to say pineapple juice is just really good for making your circulation flow. Ah! I am now stuck in Razor's base, yes.
Jeez.
Why can't I crouch while running? Come on. Ah.
Try crouching and running in real life.
Yeah, it works. It should work. It should work.
anyone touched his ward that can let you out. Cause oh, Razor's back. He can let you out now.
Right, that's what. Where is his ward?
I don't know.
I suppose that's the ultimate, isn't it? That's the smashing the glass and letting yourself in. I was just testing your defences, Raze. You can get in pretty easily. It has to be said, Raze. But yes, you can't really get out. Actually, no, to be fair, I didn't try this because it looked too dangerous. No, there we go, people. I'm a ninja, ain't I? I'm a ninja. I'm a ninja. Right, you ready, Raze? He's counting his carrots now. It's like, you bastard, you stole one of my carrots.
Oh, even.
There we go, I've opted. There we go. Now I can steal everything properly. Now I've opted in. Let's go, man. Let's do it. Well, actually, maybe I should make some carrot stew because I've got nothing on me. Oh, he's got no cauldron in here, Raze.
Cauldron's still at the little shop.
Right. Oh, is this like an airlock down to it? I got you now. Yeah, this place reminds me, it's better than my place was, but it still reminds me a bit of my first house before I went and did stuff to it. Yeah, let's have a carrot stew. Oh, it does use up the carrots in your inventory first. That's good, because I was a bit worried. Like, if you're in someone else's base, are you going to just start...
All theirs.
Yeah, using up all their stuff. But no, that's good. Right, well, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Whatever you want, let's go.
Nearly night time. I wouldn't suggest running around the swamp at night.
Another day wasted. All right. Oh.
Put down a bed if you want.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. I've got no wood. I've got no wood in this place.
Oh, I should moved it all the way up there. You come up here somewhere, you should be able to grab stuff. Did you?
Thank you. Let's see if we can squeeze in. Right, everyone sleep.
I'm still sailing. No! Sake.
We can do a run. Come on, Raze. Let's go into that half one you've got to finish.
You got a pickaxe, yeah?
Yeah.
It's just teleport across.
Let's see what happens. Fuss begins. A 2-hour stream to get our gear back. Oh, not bad positioning. Not bad position. Oh, I'm going to grab all that. I need door fires and shit. I presume since we removed that mod, we haven't actually had gear go missing.
I don't know. That's what I say. I think I had a load of food that I can't find, but...
Although I did wake up to all my interior, like, rolled back. That's why it was so easy. I did have, like, crosses all the way up that top.
There's a bit... Because, yeah, that's what we discovered the other week, was just random ships disappearing. Really? A sledge doesn't kill a skelly? 3 hits there. Oh, I was hanging out in someone's Valheim stream today, and they were basically saying they defeated Bomas way too easily, as well.
Yeah.
As like the other bosses. So I said, oh, that's good to know, because then that means maybe it's a maybe it's an issue.
I'm sleeping if anyone wants to sleep.
Oh, come on, Raze. Let's go back and sleep then. It makes the most sense. Oh, I might get a bit of this guck though. If I can. Yeah, that's it. Bit of guck. There we go. Shortest swamp journey ever. That's all we needed in our lives. A little,
we survived.
a little, yeah, we
That's
got
what
back.
counts.
That's it. 1-0 to us. But he shouldn't be. Like, bone mash, like, should be still one of the toughest creatures you come across. No? Fist only on bosses. Yeah, it's that grounded. Well, yeah. You got to build for that. You can get your... The unarmed combat skill in this game is only good for killing balls. Really. Like, really low level creatures. There's just not much point to it. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, today I started at 11 o'clock, my taxis. I only stopped for dinner. I ate my lunch at my computer for about half hour. So 7.5 hours today, nearly, of stuff. I had the taxis actually done. But then I spent like 2 hours researching and making sure I can do this and do that. Maybe next year, be the year I might pay someone to do it. But once you started doing them, I feel like it's like, I don't know. I don't think I would want to pay anyone to do my taxis anymore. Just do it myself, you know. Once you've learned.
You show yourself on the map.
Am I not on? Right. Oh, I need blueberries. I need blueberries. There you go, sir. Yeah, because that was one of the things that went missing for me was my blueberries and raspberry stacks. They're just gone. Oh, troll. Don't know where I'm going. Going completely wrong direction. Also, let's get some food in this, Jade. Yeah, boy. That's it. We've gone full stam. So I just cannot get hit. Bosh, the dream team.
There was an abomination outside one of them earlier.
Oh yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
I think this is the one I've done.
Alright, that's the one done. Let's keep going then. I mean, we could try taking the abomination down, get some root gear, but no. Let's get to the other one. Let's get to the other one. Then.
Yeah, there's another one further up there as well.
Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's get in here. Let's do this one. Oh, hello, Boney. What the hell? Come on. There we go. SL Fire, my videos, yeah, were ones. Valheim, Skyrim. I asked that because at the moment I'm getting a lot of views from new people who are watching, yeah, other games that I'm not actually playing or I haven't played in ages, like Skyrim or Assassin's Creed.
side's all done and
Hey, Robin. How you doing, bud? What's crack-a-lacking? Yeah, I'm just nabbing all these mushrooms. How are you? Do you have a good New Year and shizzle? Are you back at work now? More's the pity. Oh. Yeah, Robin. Robin. Well, you probably won't know. Yeah, you do. You've got your feet on the pulse. Yeah, is bone mass been made easier, or bosses been easier lately, or is it just an issue with multiplayer? Because I think someone else plays on the server, I'm pretty sure, and they were basically saying how easy it is. Like the bosses aren't scaling. So, yeah. I'm sure it might end up being a mod that's causing it. But, I just, you know, never know. It might be something vanilla. But we found the bosses were pretty easy. And I left, like, the mods that usually helps with that. Not helps with that, but the settings for it, I didn't touch it. But it still made the game just not kicking in. Yes, Valheim will definitely be on Games Pass. Absolutely, they've announced that. It's going to be huge. That's what I mean. Everyone thinks like Grounded's done good with 15 million numbers. I keep saying it. I'm not going to have any bets about it, Robin. But yeah, the Grounded Valheim's going to hit. Well, it'll hit something ridiculous like 6 million in a month. Easily. Easily on Games Pass. Easily. Yeah, they're not scaling. They don't seem to be. We killed the first two bosses super easy. And I'm going to probably add a mod. Or really try and increase the difficulty of it. So that it does become hard for the boss fight. Thinking, oh no, what we're doing? Yeah. I'm like letting the dude in. I've got poison potions if you need them, Raze, as well. Right, yeah, take some. Oh, ah. I'm sure if it was a widespread issue, you'd see reports, you'd know about it. But like I said, and it may be a mod, but I didn't change any of them kind of settings with that particular mod. It's Valheim Plus, basically. And I don't think the people that I was speaking to today have mods on, actually. It was a streamer. And they were saying that bone mass was super easy. But anyway, enough of that. Just a little heads up. Oh shit, yeah.
A small chance that you got good.
No! I don't believe it, Robin.
Funny.
I don't believe it. It can't be. That's the least likely option. Yeah, that's the smallest chance ever. Small. I got 12 iron out of that. I'm already heavy because I haven't got a belt. Rip. Right, I'll put the iron back in there and we'll sort that out later. There we go. Yeah, I thought so. I was going to ask him, but yeah. But yeah. I did my taxes today, Robin. Rip. I'm in grumpy mood. 8 hours doing them. So I thought, let's go on an adventure into the swamps. I see you got some good feedback from your bro about God Queen. It's always good. It's too heavy. That's right. Got to do that New Year, New Me diet. That's what everyone does, right? You eat yourself sick over Christmas, and then you decide to say, oh, it's New Year, New Me. I'm going to have 2 sugars instead of 3.
Sugars? You have sugar in your brew? Oh.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm definitely a free man.
I've been sugarless in my brew for years.
Oh.
Me too.
Oh. Well, I told you, Mrs. put me on a health diet, getting ready for the baby stuff a little while ago. And but then since I've done the job, as it were. I'm back on the sugar, baby. I don't know. I think I must be allergic to something. Oh shit! Because is that's a 2-star, isn't it? Or has he just got no helmet? I can't see anything above him. God, I'm nearly dead.
I only have sugar in a brew if I'm not feeling well now. It's about the only time.
Oh, a little sweet tea.
Yeah, or coffee.
I'll just join voice. Yes, more than welcome to, mate. Come chat to us. Yeah, I presume you don't want to play. This is our. We've done it as like just a little server now. We have got one space, but yeah, more than welcome. Oh, no, voice chat. You might not be able to see it.
Yeah, you might be able to see it.
Let me have a look. I removed everyone, but I didn't want to upset everyone with notifications about the server. I know most people mute stuff anyway, but you never know. There you go, my friends. Yeah, come solo. Oop. No. Where are they? Ah.
Hello.
Hello! Happy New Year! I mean, how often do you have to do this? Like, are we gonna... If you haven't seen someone for 3 months, but it's like March, do you then say Happy New Year to them?
Oh, still, yeah.
Yeah? Is that the rule?
In Sweden, we kind of say, what do we say? We say something.
Yeah, something.
God fortsättning, good continuing.
New Year. Good, right.
Good continuing of the year. After New Year, you can say good continuing.
Sorry, Raze, I just left you to it there while I was pissing about with settings. It's got Robin right turned down for some reason.
Oh, am I low?
No, yeah, you're loud now. You're super loud now. That's good. No,
Oh,
it was me.
sorry.
It was me. It was me. But yeah, what's happening, man?
Not much. It's you know what I've been doing since New Year.
Yeah.
I've been doing day 1, day 2, day 3, and now I'm on day 10. So I'm not going. I'm just gonna go day 11, go survive day 11, day 12.
Yeah.
And continue like that the whole year around.
Just put it in a video at the end of the year. I survived real life. 365 days.
Yes.
Why has no one done that? Has a vlogger done that? There must be like a real life vlogger that's gone, I survived 365 days on this planet.
So no, I don't know. It just I just came up with the idea. It just so I bought myself a cello, so I'm learning that this year.
Yeah, I saw.
And,
That was good.
It kind of started with all of that. Like day 1, playing the cello. Day 1, playing cello. Day 2.
I was going to say, it's not like a new activity every day. It's just got to be continuing something every day.
Yes.
God, that would be mad. I've seen people do that. They're like a mad skill. They learn like a new skill every week. So by like the 8th week, they're learning to juggle plates or spin plates and shit. Or they're like learning how to do keepy uppy, eat fire by week number 40. Like they're really stretching it.
Nice.
Try to find stuff to interesting.
Yeah, but it's been good having the time off. Has been really good.
Nice.
We started working on Monday.
Yeah.
Back into the coal mines again.
And was that a day of just like everyone grumbling, like, oh, back to work, like normal after Christmas?
A little bit,
Yeah.
but it's also, I at least for me, I feel like okay, work has started. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
As soon as possible.
Yeah.
Just working, start like planning the next update and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, what? Ashlands when? Ashlands when? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it last Friday? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Was it this Friday? I don't know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's coming. Interesting.
To be honest, I'm just doing concept art right now. There's nothing much in Ashlands.
No, I know. You said it would be a while. I'm not. I promise you, you will not see a video from me saying anything about a release date until at least September. There you go. That's what I'm gonna do. Come September, I'll be like, well, you know, I think we might see an update in the next 5 months. That's my plan.
But like last year, you started. Oh, it's been soon a year. Last year, you started in April. I started guessing, I think, and was calling out for after summer, I think.
Yeah. Only because that to me felt like, well, that's a whole year since Hearth and Home, more or less. Like, you had new staff joining as well, before I knew, like, the flow of things and how things work at Irongate. So it's like, yeah, that's when I expect to see it. And I think, to be fair, you might have had it done by then, but you guys decided just to add a whole ton of shit more.
And I was... so, at this... Last year, exactly at this time,
You hadn't even
I was
worked.
talking to Brick about the animation and setting up the new animated trailer for Mistlands.
Yeah.
And 1 year before that, at this point, the same time for 2 years ago, we were doing the Hearth and Home trailer. And the funny thing about these two things is that the Hearth and Home trailer, we needed that to be done really quick.
Yeah.
So going into the Brick animation trailer 1 year ago, we thought we were going to release maybe in around September sometime.
Yeah.
That was, I think that was a hope somehow. So the Brick animation trailer was done way before Mistlands was actually done.
Yes. Yeah. I know. I think you felt. Yeah. I guess there was some last minute things, hitches and stuff.
I was actually we just kept sticking stuff into Mistlands all the time. So I was like, okay, let's put this in, let's put that in. People deserve to have this. People need to have that.
Yeah. Think it. You know what? As just advice. What I think Monty and we should agree, Richard or whatever. Just do no roadmap, but just a post, really emphasising it might be the same sort of procedure this year. Just in case people do assume they're going to get like a big chunky update in a couple of months. Like, you know, or like outline, you know, if you've got things that you're going to do like last year with the caves and the abomination, if that's going to be the same sort of thing. Obviously not without telling people, but I think it'd be good. A New Year's post just to outline roughly what you're thinking. Like how the cadence is now. That's the cadence. Expect another big, chunky update.
And that's coming out next Monday.
Oh, there we go. Look, see. Who needs a YouTuber like me telling you what to do? You got it.
Yeah, Monty's on the job. She's got it down.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I imagine she is. It's usually just the bigwigs that are like, no, we can't tell them anything.
I read the post yesterday,
Ooh.
and it's looking nice.
Nice.
You'll get to see some cool stuff
Oh, good.
from Ashlands concept.
Ashlands. I'm in the same boat. I'm going to be saying the same thing to Grounded actually, because they've also. Oh my god, I'm going to die. I might actually die. I won't take my potions. They've hit 1.0 and they're in a bit of a funny stage where the developers in interviews have said, yeah, we've got stuff planning. Like we're not done yet. We've got loads of things we want to add. Or not loads of things, but yeah, that sounds cool. We definitely want to, you know, that's on some sort of priority list. But there's nothing official. And they've had, unfortunately, all them leaks, mostly spread by me, basically revealing
Stuff.
yeah, well no, because they basically revealed they accidentally uploaded the dev world to Xbox Windows update by accident, and so this dev world, which I did leak the very first time when they launched it, I showed off stuff that wouldn't come for a few months. This update had a bunch of cancelled concepts as well as stuff that they're working on. So with the 1.0 release, we all thought we were going to get like even more because the dev world, you know, had all this stuff on. But what it was they just basically couldn't be bothered to remove it. It was concepts and shit that they said they were just testing, didn't really like,
Yep.
and they just couldn't be bothered taking it out, and they just kept rolling with it. So it did give this expectation a little bit. So some people were still a bit grumpy, even though Grounded was great. What I felt like the 1.0 release was amazing. Ultimately, people did feel a bit like content was a bit rushed and a bit missing, because there was a few things they ended up doing, like a quality of life update a few weeks later to improve. It did feel like they were kind of forced to launch a bit early, like maybe earlier than they wanted, because they definitely had it all done like a month later. Like, you know, all the quality of life stuff that people were expecting in 1.0. You know, like, so imagine like you guys come out 1.0, but you don't have all the trophies dropping from your new mobs that you added in the final update. That yeah, that kind of stuff. That was missing in the 1.0 Grounded release. They didn't have all the bug parts and trophies and stuff, and a few changes here and there, still combat. So people, yeah, there was a tiny little fractional backlash about it, but not massive. I mean, they reviewed really well. They've got like a 91 or 92% review score now. It jumped up by about 5%. So they're good. But yeah, that dev world set expectations. So now, getting back to my original point, we're in this really weird spot where in interviews they've said shit's coming. They've kind of been maybe a bit too optimistic with some stuff, basically saying, oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that could be on our priority list. When they probably should just rule stuff out and just go, no, we're not going to do that because it doesn't fit or whatever. But yeah, now people are just like expecting what's going on now, because yeah, it felt like it was primed for DLC, and at one point it looks like they had plans for DLC, but they cancelled that. They're not doing DLC anymore. So it looks like whatever they're doing, it might be free content instead of paid, which is good. It's great. But yeah, I need something from Grounded. I feel like this is just perfect time of year. It is the time of year where you don't have to say much, but just outline how development's going to go. That's what I think. DayZ, last one I'll say on it. DayZ were abysmal, considering they've been doing it for 5-6 years now, bunch of years on console. They finished off with a post outlining everything they added, and then just said we're not ready to talk about what 2023 is to bring. And I felt that was a bit, I do feel that's a bit weak for a game that's experienced and been around a long time. It's had millions of players play it as well. Like, you got to give some people, especially in a game like DayZ where people expect the updates to make them come back to play it more. I don't know. It feels like, you know, there's ways to communicate, and I do think a little post outlining stuff from some of them games would go down a treat. So don't worry, I'll be championing you next Monday. See, VALHEIM are the best, telling us what's going on.
But when do you expect stuff to come out from developers, or have an outline or a post or something about stuff like this? When is that expected?
To be honest, I think Ashlands, if you were saying you was going to have concept art showing Ashlands, I don't think you should put that in Monday's post. I think that's too soon still. I know it might, I mean, technically it's what, 2 months since release? It'd be, yeah, 2 months, 2.5 months since release. But, you know, that's the other flip side. You don't want to raise the expectation. Well, then Mistlands is coming. Because even if it's concept art, I mean, Mistlands coming. Even if it's concept art, people will go, oh, Ashlands is coming in, yeah? So I don't know. You'd have to make sure it's really worded, Kev. I'm sure it is. I'm sure you guys have done a job. But there is that element of like, yeah.
And I'm not really bothered anymore either. I've found my zen.
Yeah, is that it? You're just gonna roll with it.
Yeah, I'm a new human being.
Yeah.
2023, day 10.
Yeah. All right. I'll promise you, when we come back to day 60, you're gonna be like, oh man, people got shot.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'm going bald again.
Yeah. But no, I don't know. Right, here's. Do you want my hypothesis about what Monday's post is going to be? It's going to be, well, obviously now you've told me. Now it's got a bit of Ashland concept art. It will be like, thanks for all the stuff. It'll have a few stats about how many players or the success of Mistlands. It's going to say we hear your feedback on certain features, and we'll be maybe changing a few things in the coming updates and just more quality of life stuff, but nothing too substantial. I don't think you're going to change ballistas, even though I would say, from what I can see, I would say about 60 to 70% of people want changes to ballistas. I think you're being...
I want to take them out.
You
I don't want
take them
I don't
out?
want them. Yeah.
That's drastic. No,
I don't believe in ballistas.
they're nearly there. They're nearly there. I know it sucks, but I did send a message to Jonathan. Also, Race, thank you for that, mate. We did that challenge together. Didn't say a boo goose to you. Just came home. That was it. I did say to Jonathan the other day, because I think he basically showed at me that video where someone had built a perfect range to have your ballistas firing. And I pointed out to him, but that's like forcing players to build in that exact way to get use out of one item. You can't really do that. You know, it's got to be more functional. And people do feel like it's just not functional. Whether or not that's good.
Yeah, and that's why I think it should be taken out, because I think it's disrupting
Divisive.
Valheim building and defense, base defense. I think to be
Too OP.
honest, if it was up to me, I would take it out. Maybe sometime later overhaul it, or leave it in and overhaul it later down the line. But right now, I just kind of feel like the troll trap is enough.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's hard.
Or a flamethrower.
Well, see,
The same problem.
I imagine it is hard, the touch trap. What I said to him was, you should absolutely, because he did that vote on Twitter, I said, do that on a bigger scale. Go and put it as a community post on an actual Steam, you know, on the actual, make it a Steam newsletter thing. Put it up on a YouTube video or whatever. Actually do a poll. Put it up as a poll on the community page, 9gate. And just literally let people choose. And if people choose to have it that you can turn it off from killing players, or people choose to have it nerfed or buffed slightly, whatever it is, the players are voted that way. Then Irongate gets kudos and all the news elements from publications saying, well, Irongate have listened to their fans and they set up this poll and encourage everyone to vote, blah, 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 blah. And although you might not
One of the
like the
issues with
result,
it, like I'm totally fine with it being like just killing monsters.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. But I would like it feels not complete enough, and it feels that it could become too complex because I would like to unload it. I would like to see what kind of ammo is in it. I want to unload or reload. I want to put it offline or online. I want it to only target creatures, for example. That's how I believe it should work, but according to like what we've done with defenses before, it should hurt players and enemies as well. So if you're going through game design documents, then yeah, it should hurt the player as well. The next thing is when you build it up on a high, like say you put it up on a wall. I don't think that's in the game anymore, but we used to have like an outline where you could see how far the range is on it.
right.
So if you have it on the ground, you would see the range. If you put it up on a high wall, for example, you would still see the range, but it wouldn't really. It would just calculate from the ground and show you like an outline on the ground. But it would be a bit off because you've got the vertical
Yes.
height to consider as well, which wasn't showing at that point. So we decided to take that out because we didn't know how to really to do it in a good way where you can see the vertical slice, or not the vertical slice, but the verticality outline as well. And then it becomes very like you want to know if this can defend or not. So I think that's a problem as well. There's so many issues with it, so it's not only about
Whether or not it can kill
making
players.
it target players or not.
I think that's, you know, all that is valid and all that is good, and I think you guys will solve it. But I would say, don't panic too much about solving all that stuff. All that stuff can come. Like you said, it can be revamped later on, which a lot of things will be, or maybe, or whatever. I would say just focus on the main bone and decide one way or the other. Like literally do it in the post, or you know, whatever you're gonna do. Like I do understand. I understand that the idea that defenses, you know, should be careful, but game logic, when you think about any other turret in any game, like Arc, Rust, you know, anything else, they just don't destroy. They don't hurt players. They don't.
Yeah, I know.
I know. I don't think you're the person I've got to convince. You know who we need? You need Richard in here. Maybe I should have a chat with Richard. Maybe I should tell him about the world of games outside of Valheim. But yeah.
But that's the thing though, because if you go through, according to game design document, then it should hurt players.
Yes.
According to players, it shouldn't hurt players. So
No.
it's like, yep. No, but I'm on your side. Day 10.
Yeah. But no, I just think that's it. Like if you do the vote thing, if it's still an issue and people still like maybe like a bit of an overreaction to leave negative reviews over one item, especially late game one. But I could imagine some people will or have. I would say open the door. Like you can't lose if you do a vote. You get PR from it. You effectively hand it over to the community, and if it upsets the balance a little bit, then the players will soon start moaning about that in the future, and you can just turn around and say, well, you guys wanted it this way, you voted, you know, like, and you can fix it and do whatever, but like it'll give you a bit more breathing room just to say, you know, try it. I don't know, but there we go. I'd love to get in Richard here. I know he's not particularly fond of speaking in English. I did, you know what I wanted to do? I know you think once you said that he doesn't mind answering questions, or he's done interviews, written interviews before. So I thought, oh, maybe I'll just ask him a bunch of questions. Maybe I'll just send him, like, I'll do a poll, or some community tab ones, and I'll just send him like 20 questions and see if he answers any. He doesn't mind answering any.
Oh yeah, you could try that.
Yeah, broach it.
Like,
yeah, thanks for that. I'll say Grim sent me, yeah? Said Grim said, absolutely, you do this, Richard. You'd answer all these questions for us.
No, but it's yep.
Yeah.
Mistlands is out. That's
the
was
main thing.
a big thing to get over for me, that it was actually released last year, and that we got it out last year. Oh my god.
But it's done, like, and I know you said, like, yeah, but is it really, I know you said you're more zen, but has it hit how short-lived it can feel? Or do you feel a bit better about things that people are still just enjoying and playing the game?
Oh no, I watch your stuff,
Yeah.
but I watch Erica's stuff, but I kinda sometimes when I go into YouTube, I kinda almost have to, like, I've got like loads of Valheim clips coming up all the time.
Just skip past them.
But I it's kind of like vomit in my mouth a little bit.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. It's the worst thing. That's why I've started. I mean, I only ever tag you when I'm doing a big news video normally. I don't bother tagging you when I'm streaming or anything. Because I kind of get, I know. It's true, you know, even if you've got the most beautiful woman in front of you every day, eventually you're going to get sick of her, right? Right? You need sometimes.
It looks. I guess it's the outlook you have.
Yeah.
But I mean, so coming back into Valheim yesterday, starting working again and getting sitting down and talking to Lisa and talking about the new stuff that she's working on.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It kind of feels. It really feels good as well.
Yeah.
Because, well, you come back and you see like Lisa has done lots of stuff. Before I went on vacation, and you see that people are evolving and people are taking more responsibility and doing the stuff themselves and trying to, I don't know, carry a bit more. And it's really nice to come back and see that there are lots of people at the company trying to carry so much weight and actually succeeding in the delivery as well, which is really fun, because 1 year ago.
You didn't feel right.
Was it 1.5 years ago when Luma and Jonathan and Christopher started working? Like, it was a lot of just time spending, just trying to get them into the mindset of Valheim.
Yeah.
And now everyone is just rolling.
Yeah.
Which is really nice to see.
bit more gelled, a bit more unique. Yeah, well, that's why that's why I feel like sometimes, like if I were to say a date for thingy, I'd be like, well, yeah, you're gelling more now. You know what to do. You've got the template down. It would be quicker that we get an Ashlands update. But I feel like no matter how, you guys, I think will find extra stuff you want to put in, and that will end up being a priority, which is fine. But it just means that it will be done when it's done.
Yeah, hopefully. No, I'm not gonna say it.
No, don't say it.
Yep.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. But
No.
yeah, there you go. I'm gonna yeah, I'm good. I mean, to be fair, once the game comes out on Xbox, I don't think you'll have to worry so much about the other contingent asking about updates. Because although everyone should know that it's a port team doing it, people also understand that, you know, that'll be centre stage for a while. That's going to be a good... I mean, I'm telling you, man, the hype from it launching on Xbox, whenever it does, it's going to be massive. It's going to be freaking huge. Like, I've always said it, like, whatever you thought PC was, if it comes to Xbox now, it'll be just as big, just as mad. People will be falling in love with Valheim again. I reckon that'll energise all you guys as well, and seeing the differences between, like, the console crowds visiting Valheim for the first time versus the PC master race. I think that's going to energise you guys even more.
But okay, so did you grow up with a Nintendo?
No.
Or console and stuff like that?
A Mega Drive. I was one of the poor kids, so I always got like a console 6 months after everyone else, a year after everyone else. Like maybe like by the time everyone was getting a Mega Drive, or I was getting the Master System, pretty much the one before it. So I didn't have a proper console until I was like in my teens, late teens.
Okay, so I'm not sure if this is true or not, but kind of for me it is. So I grew up on like the Nintendo 8-bit.
Yeah.
And there was one cartridge you could get with like several games on it. And one time we went to Thailand and we got a really weird Famicom
bootleg
8-bit. Yeah, and it was like 250 games on that one.
Wow.
And when I had access to all these 250 games, I seldom played one and the same game. I was just skipping among games.
Yeah.
And I would talk to my brother who has Xbox Game Pass, and I was asking, okay, so what game are you playing right now? He's like, oh, I'm playing lots of games. Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm playing this and a little bit that and this and that and this and that. And then I talked to another friend and asked about like the Game Pass, and he also said like he's just switching among several different games all the time, not really committing to one game. And so I'm starting to wonder, like, is Xbox or like Netflix and all of these things making people not commit to one game anymore, or is it just like, I don't know?
It can.
Is there any truth to this?
No, there's definitely that. There is that argument a little bit with that stuff. My boy, you know, growing up son of a YouTuber, he's got access to, you know, 500 PlayStation games that I've got on my library. You know, 350, 400 on the Xbox plus Games Pass. You know, maybe he started playing the Steam Deck, so now there's like another couple hundred there he can tap into, and he does jump around a little bit from game to game. Grounded hit 4 million players being on Games Pass, and it was one of the first early access titles to be on Games Pass, and Games Pass was still relatively new. It'd only been around about, I think, 6 months or a year, just about. But they hit 4 million in the space of like a month, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, players. And when you look at the stats for the achievements, you'll notice that hardly anyone has got through like the very first stages. So there's loads of people that have downloaded the game, never touched it. So there is that component. And now they're hitting that 15 million apparently have tried Grounded at one point, or have downloaded it at least. On Games Pass, which is, you know, or played it or bought it. I mean, I'm sure they've sold probably like 4 million across Steam and Xbox, maybe 3 million, and then the rest has all been Games Pass. But no, people do. Like, you can't put down a great game, even if there are good games on there. That's the point. Games Pass isn't going anywhere. People will come back to it. But Valheim's different. Valheim's a cultural Like I'm telling you, it's like it is. You know, no game has made an impact like Valheim has in the last sort of 5 years. I don't think so. Like, sure, there's been some big games, AAA games, or Overwatch 2 hype, and then it was all crap, whatever. But from a small game to come out of nowhere to dominate that period of time during COVID, everyone was playing it on PC. And it's just built up this audience. And there's a rabid audience on console that loves survival. Survival is some of the most played genre on Games Pass. That's why Xbox frequently puts as many Games Pass survival games in it. They just added Stranded Deep, and I'm sure that's going to add another 3-4 million players to that game. So it's never a bad thing. Don't worry about if people aren't completing it or whatever. That's on them. But the hardcore numbers of and the amount of hype that will be generated, it'll be massive. It will. It will. There's no way a game that sold 10 million copies in its first year and a half on PC isn't going to get 10 million Games Pass players. Like, yeah. I mean, maybe you don't want that. Maybe that brings up anxiety. Like, oh no, got to go through all this shit again. But
Nah, it actually doesn't, to be honest, because I know that we're in the boat is safer now than it was when we released the game. So it's like I think we can handle it.
yeah,
Oh, famous last words,
Yeah.
nice.
yeah.
Day 10, still day 10.
It's it. It's I truly. Yeah, I'm telling you. There's if people go nuts for Ark on Xbox, and I'd say a lot of these games that have or should have died out long ago. So Ark probably should have been dead by now. A bit deader anyway. But because it did has been on Xbox Games Pass for the last 2 years now, nearly, and they've added all their DLC to it now as well. So you can go through hundreds of dollars worth of content and maps and shit. It's just as popular as it ever is. Ark is like one of the biggest games on Xbox. It's still in the top 10 of most played. Because you can track that, you know. You can do it publicly as well. You don't even have to get numbers in. If you click on Xbox Windows Games Pass, or just type in most played Xbox Game Pass games, it pops up and it will give you the oversight of like what's been played the most. And Ark is always in there. And yeah, Valheim's going to be there, without doubt. The Terraria generation that I've always wanted the game to be a bit 3D and not 2D, because to me that's what Valheim was. The simplification of it, it's just an easy game to get into, really, relatively. Hard to master maybe, but pretty straightforward. The Minecraft kids, it's going to go blah, man, I'm telling you. Although I'm not betting on it. I'm not betting you, Grim. I've lost too many times.
I was just going to say, you want to bet?
Yeah, maybe. See, I do. I believe in myself. I believe. I reckon it's going to do 5 million in a month. That's how many will say have downloaded it or tried it. That's what I reckon.
All right, I'm no pro at all, so if I was a betting guy,
Yeah.
I'd say no. I'm not a betting guy. It's day 10.
Day 10. That's it. Yeah, you're sticking to this mantra. It's
Yeah.
good for you, sir. Good for you. But yeah, don't worry. I'll do the betting.
Have you heard anything about the Blizzard survival game?
Not since
Either?
that last tiny bit of news, which was it wasn't even really news. It was just that it could be arriving sooner than people think, or it could actually not be here to 2026. That was the last bit of news I heard about it, and that it's apparently going to pull kids in or pull the protagonists in from the real world, and there'll be some sort of whisked away to a mysterious land.
I'm not into that idea at all.
Yeah, I don't like the games that pull you from the real world into a fantasy world and stuff. Yeah, it feels a bit never-ending story to me, and never-ending story.
Yeah, it kind of feels like Narnia for me.
Yeah.
And I didn't really like Narnia that much.
Yeah, Narnia is a very As a kid, I lapped it up. I remember reading all the books and watching the TV show, but as I got older, I didn't really enjoy it that much. But yeah, biggest one, of course. That's the only one. Like, everyone will be dropping Valheim on PC anyway next month for the Forest, Sons of the Forest. because that is.
I'd like to try that out because I haven't actually played the forest.
Oh, we should do it. I've been debating. I said to, is anyone else in this chat? Are you all just sick of me and Robin waffling on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you just move me into the other chat?
Because I've been watching the screen and you're just running around. Should I just leave and we can talk another time?
No,
You're
that's
just
fine.
running around in
I like
circles
chatting.
right now.
My stream, really. I'm chilling out now. No, I've got shit to do. I've got to do stuff. I have got to do stuff. I'm just doing it. Do you know what?
Going to do now, Jade?
It
You
show-
seem like you have a purpose to do something right now. You're running somewhere.
It shows how bad my dedication is. Like my management. I can't do two things at once anymore. Like that's it. Even talking has become hard. But yeah, I've been saying to the guys, I don't know what I want to do. Whether or not I want to. I want to get iron. I'm going to get iron right now. I don't know if I want to redo the forest on my own, or play it with people, or me and Raz were doing it. A session. We did some like videos on streams and stuff. No, we did videos. He's got some videos up on his channel. Me and him doing the forest, because I really want to get into the first one again, so that I'm ready also for the second one. That is definitely something I want to do. Do I not have iron on me? Right, I'm going to go and get the iron. But yeah, that's a big one. So maybe if you want to and you've got some time, you can come and join me for a session or so. And maybe some of
The forest.
yeah, the forest. Some of these rat bags, if they're up for it. I think Lee said you've not played it, have you, Lee? Lee's not even there. I'm not even checking Discord chat. I don't know if he's in there. He just zoned off. They all just zoned out.
He's not. Yeah.
He's not. But yeah, he said he's never played it, so that could be good. That could be fun.
I'd love to join and see what it is.
Yeah, it's well. So the news. I mean, I did a video on it yesterday, but I'll give you the quick highlights. They're calling. They're billing. They've always been really interested in AI and how AI works, and the developers themselves. They're pretty reclusive, and it's surprising seeing them do a big thing with IGN of all things when they're supposedly reclusive. But the big thing has always been the AI has been some of the strongest parts of the forest. The way they skittle around, they're a bit nervous, some of them, to attack you, or they wait till reinforcements come, or, you know, it's always been great. The AI in the game has always been amazing. I swear I had iron. Did I put it in the furnace already? Is that why I'm going mad? I'm looking for iron, but it's gone. Number 2 is meant to be pushing that even further. It's meant to be, you've got NPCs now, followers that you can meet and help you. So you've got one called Kevin, who's like basically one of the guards that you land on the island with, but he's now deaf. He's like gone dumb. Something's happened. He's been shot or injured. And you've got to communicate with him via sort of basically little notepad. You can literally change the sentence, fragments of the sentence, to basically get him to do stuff. So if you want him to go and pick up sticks and logs.
Yes, I was watching your video and it looks really, really
Yeah.
cool the way that how you command him.
Yeah. So that's fairly substantial. Like Skyrim's always had loads of followers and shit, but to have where they've got more of a mind of their own, if you upset him, he might not do stuff for you. And then you've got the other one with the 3 legs, Virginia, one of the enemies. She's got 4 arms and 3 legs, or 3 arms and 3 legs. She used to be an enemy in the first game, but now she's going to be one of your followers. And if you can tame her, she'll dual wield a shotgun and a pistol and defend you and all sorts. And the enemies, the way that apparently, if you release mutants from one system to another, you may end up having them battle each other, factional war. But they're also going to have mutants that are leaders, and these leaders will basically might implement the idea of religion. It will spread. Their ideas might spread to other mutants. So effectively, some of these mutants will start evolving and may find it easier ways to, you know, make new armor or gear, and you might find it more of a challenge to beat some of them. So it sounds very good. It all sounds very, very exciting to me, anyway. I'm going to go for... What do I go for? I've just got iron for the first time, Robin. What is the official Iron Gate guidelines? What do I make first? Iron axe, iron pickaxe, iron sword.
Either the axe or the pickaxe.
I'd go for the iron mace.
The mace!
Yeah.
Bold choice. Alright, I'm doing it. Grimcore said. and that's it.
It's because mostly I'd go mace because maces are good versus
Bone mass.
Swarm.
versus the skeletons, versus the Draugr, and versus bone mass as well.
Yes. Right, I think I got about 27 iron out of that run we did, mate, raise. So I've got, what, maybe 10? No, I haven't got anything now. 23. Yeah, I haven't. That's it. I'm going to put the rest back.
I brought back like 60. You can come and help yourself to sort out if you want.
Or I'll come take another 20. But yeah, man, we'll do it. I've got more of a schedule now as well. I'm meant to be, like I said, I did my taxes today. 8 hours of just going through all my old accounts and stuff. It's pissed me off.
Did you stream it in the end?
No, I didn't. I wanted to. I thought, you know what, I'm banging it. I was at one point I was feeling good about it. I had my music banging. I was, getting through stuff, and then it got to like in the evening time. I just started getting grumpier and grumpier that I'd wasted a whole day doing my taxes. I thought it was fun.
I guess it's good. Well, time spent well, I guess.
Yeah, well, January's the
you have
time.
to do it
Next
early.
week, I'm going to be decorating. You're going to see a fancy new office in here. Going to have some RGB lights, all that usual bollocks that streamers like. I've got it all going on. I've got some lights already. Going to paint it and have me trophies up nicely and stuff. That's the plan. So yeah, we ain't got long. I am thinking of starting the forest, not next week, but the week after. So it's going to be, yeah, about the 20th, I think. 10th today? 17th? Yeah, about the 20th. That's when we'll start doing some
20th is
streams.
next week.
No, 10th is, hang on, 10th is Tuesday, 11th Wednesday. So 18th, whenever that Sunday is, after that. So not next Friday, no, not next Sunday, the Sunday after. That's the plan. I'm going to start on the Sunday night.
All right.
If you want to join.
I am tempted.
Yeah. Get it. You know what? Go and look for it now if you've not bought it. Because it's only like £2. It's super cheap.
All right. Opening Steam.
I'm sure I saw it on sale for something ridiculous. Thank you, Race. Like, just stupidly cheap. Never heard of the Forest. It's not Games Pass. No, it's not on Xbox. That's one thing. The Forest would be bigger than it is if it was on all platforms. It only came to the PlayStation. The devs pulled it themselves. They waited until they got the early access done. They didn't palm it off to another company to do, which is okay. Sometimes, other companies do well. I know VALHEIM's get ported by someone else. But these guys, there was only like 6 of them that made the original Forest, I think. Then they upgraded to like 10, I do believe. So they waited till they got the PC finished 1.0, started on the console version, got the PS4 version out, and then they decided not to bother bringing out the game on Xbox because they just run out of time. They've wanted to focus on Sons of the Forest 2, which was kind of sad because there's a whole generation of Xbox kids that can't play it now, and there's no guarantee the next one's going to be on Xbox either. So, but yeah, it would be bigger. That game I've regularly voted as #1. I don't think it's my #1 now, I think like lately I've been arguing saying I don't know if it's Valheim or Grounded. Like Valheim still gives me the feels, and it gave me the feels that I hadn't had in 8 years maybe playing games. Of like, oh my god, this is super addictive, it's fun, it's interesting. I like the art style, it's just got that cozy vibe. And Grounded, I didn't feel 100% like that when I first played it. But Grounded's evolved into a great game. Like the quality of life stuff that got into it, and the choice of enemies, and the base building, the yards, it's all good. But the Forest, before then, I would say probably the Forest was like, I can recognise a great game even if I've not actually ever finished it. Because I hadn't actually ever finished it. It's too scary. I literally cack me pants playing it. It's $20. No way. I'm sure I saw it on Steam. Well, it must have just finished. I'm sure I saw it.
Oh, Valheim is on 49th place, global top seller.
Oh, well, that's well. So loads of people have picked it up recently. Then again,
That was on sale too.
Sea of Thieves is in front of us.
oh, I promise you that was on sale. That was on sale. I'm sure I saw it for like stupid money. You can get a key for like a couple quid. It'll, you know, it's not. It's worth it. It's worth every penny. I would say you could reach out to the devs, but they are really hard to get hold of. They don't have
Nah,
like
I'll buy
dedicated
it. I'll give you the
communications. They don't have anything. I had to send my begging email to him yesterday. I was like, please give me a review key. I love you long time. I even brought out the sub story that I grew up in Canada because they're Canadian. So fingers crossed that works.
Jade, I'm gonna have to go. I'm getting a bit tired and I need to get some sleep before
Yes.
tomorrow.
No worries, man. Keep on with the Zen day stuff. You're doing well, my friend.
Day 11 tomorrow.
Day 11. And then can't wait to day 20 boss fight, the first one. See how it goes.
Yeah. Well, have a nice one and I'll talk to you soon again.
Laters.
Bye-bye.
So now I'm just back to talking to you lot. Great.
What a shit.
Sorry.
Right, great.
Wow.
Oh, hello, Hob. How you doing? You weren't there earlier, Hob, so I don't include you. You're great, mate. Only these lot. Only this lot. There you go. I've put my 27 in. I now take 27 out. I keep thinking of Tina Turner and the Thunderdome. I'm going to take 22. No, I'm going to take the full lot. One man in, one man leave. That's what goes through my head every time I put some ore in one of these smelters. So yeah, what do you guys think? Is Sons of the Forest going to be as hyped as I think it is?
To be
Sounds
honest,
good.
it doesn't look very appealing to me.
It doesn't.
No.
I guess you've never played the first one, or you, not your kind of game. Is it too scary as well?
Not my kind of thing, yeah. Keep me up at night, man.
That's the one thing I'm having to get round as well. Like, yeah, I'm not a big fan. It does wig me out. It does, babies and the mutants and everything. But at this point, I've seen so much of it and done the start of the game so much. I feel like I've become a lot more immune to it.
I can't wait. Be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be. You gonna join me and Grim then if we do a little playthrough?
Do I have it on Steam? I do.
Oh no.
So yeah, I own it on multiple platforms.
Who's the kid that likes this? Peyton. He likes VR games, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because apparently Steam, like the Forest VR is amazing as well.
Yeah, I might have to invest in a VR setup at some stage.
Yeah.
I
I know that one. Yeah, I wouldn't buy Salt 2 right now. I know you love it spicy. I know you do, mate. But I'd still wait. I think, yeah, it's not like a terrible game. I think it's got a bit of a way to go. Yeah, a bit of a way to go. Right, I've got the iron mace. So do I just keep my iron for iron armor, maybe?
Yeah, or go farm more.
Yeah.
Did you fully upgrade your Iron Mace?
No, not yet. Not yet.
So you don't have the belt.
No, I don't have the belt. I've just not had time to get on and do stuff. Like, I've only got, hang on, how much gold? I've got 57 gold.
I just went and farmed the core wood and then sold it all to the trader.
Core wood. Why, how much does he give me at the moment?
Yeah, anything you can farm. You can trade in rocks, metal, precious metals. All that
50, 300, 450, 600. Oh, I'd have, if I sold all my wood, I'd have 600. Maybe he likes some ancient wood.
He likes everything.
Alright, I'm gonna take it all. I just haven't got a lot. A combination of not being on as much, also, yeah, bits and bobs just gone, missing. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get rid of all this honey. That's what we'll get rid of.
use you for that.
Oh, I don't care about trees. Oh no, no. I can start growing my own crops. That's a good point. Oh God, scared me, Scotty. No, you keep it. You keep it.
Wow, I got more than enough.
No, no, you keep it.
It's enough to get you.
All right, I'll take the
There you
rest.
get it.
I'll
That's
sell
it.
it.
I mean, not the whole thing. Still got 1,400 sitting in my thing.
Oh God. Phasmophobia. Yeah, I've seen that one. Everyone was playing that. Everyone was enjoying that last year, whatever it came out 2 years ago now. That one I wouldn't play because it just definitely hasn't got enough survival aspects in it for me. It's just Dead by Daylight with scary creatures, monsters, whatever. Oh my God. The tower power is alright, but it's like, oh, I can't see. I don't know what one I'm going in. There we go.
Turn around. Going to the tower to go to the trader. He's on the second floor.
There it is. Rokosh, good night, mate. Have a good one.
Yeah, Rock is offline, isn't he? Good.
Next floor.
Second floor.
Second floor.
Same. Do 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 do. Ooh, an iron mace is worth 500 credits. Whoopee. Sell all that honey. Sell all that honey. Oh, the honey's done it actually. I've got 225 from that. Ancient bark. Yeah, sell. Fire rose. You don't get any little bonus for selling fire rose. Shocking. I might sell swamp key. We've got so many of them. Right. There you go. That's no nearly enough. Is it 850 or 950?
950.
Okay. Oh, just need 10 more.
What'll be interesting is the Ymir flesh, because at the moment it's well expensive when it's normally only what
Yeah, that's
120
the weird thing.
or so.
Yeah,
120 at the minute.
I'm gonna keep that. That's gonna be your price for cheating your shit through the portals. If you want Frostner, you better pay for it, people. You better.
No, because
pay for it.
you also use it for the iron sledge, which is or one of the
It's Frostner.
ones.
Isn't it Frostner?
Oh yeah, you need Frostner, but you also use it for a couple other weapons that you would get a bit earlier than Frostner.
Oh, like what? What ones?
2 secs. Let me do a quick search.
Woo!
Yeah, it's the iron sledge.
You're gonna, yeah, I saw it. That's good. So yeah, just give it another chance. It is a great game, Spicy. It is. I mean, if it didn't appeal to you the first time, I don't know if it's gonna change your mind now. But if you like the sailing in, like, I don't know. I feel a bit. It's, yeah. I feel like this is 10 times better sailing than whatchamacallit, Salt 2. But then again, Salt 2, you can customise your ship and stuff, so I understand why some people might really like that part of it more. But I've never had the feeling of like, oh my god, this is amazing on a ship. The first time you go out to sea in Valheim, oh, it's the best. You only stopped Ark because Boris put the recent fault by cheating, showing all rewards bosses, not been able to get into it since. Yeah, it's true. I've learned long ago through Ark servers that I used to run. If you have stuff way too easy, like overpowered, not just easy but overpowered, which I used to have. I used to have like servers drops would give you ascendant gear and all sorts, and it just becomes just too simple, too quick. Everyone just rushes through it, and then everyone's complaining. There's nothing to do. Oh, got a bit of miso soup. But then again, mods do that. That's why I kind of like the idea of some of these. I hope bone mass is going to be difficult. I really do want it to be different. I don't want it to be a cinch. Easy. Right, you know what we'll do now? Let's go and grow a farm. Let's go and get our carrots on the roll.
Yeah, we should be able to do the iron sledge now because you just need the Draugr Elite trophy.
Yeah.
And the Ymir flesh, so
right,
we're in there.
No, you know what? No, I'm making a stand. That's it. I'm gonna leave Ymir flesh as it is.
That's fine.
Unless you can tell me you've not took advantage of the ores through portals, then I'll do a special deal. I mean, I've just took advantage of it, but that's because I just feel like everyone else has done it now, so I might as well.
Not fussed about the iron sledge. To be fair.
Now you'll be going into dungeons just to get jewels though, so you can get Frostnut, or just sell all your wood. Don't worry, lesson learned. Lesson learned. In future, I'll make sure the trader can't buy basics. Mean. I'm a mean server host. Right. Oh, I forgot to grow all this shit as well. Okay, so let's right. What's the button for a grid?
As soon as you plant one, it'll pop up.
Right, gotcha.
Yep.
Needs cultivated soil. Oh, I've not even cultivated it yet. Come on, Jade, get with the program. Oh, does the cultivator do it as a grid as well? Or am I just perfectly placing these?
No, it automatically
No.
does that with the grid mod, farm grid.
No, I've got no grid on mine.
You gotta plant one.
I've planted one.
Mm.
Come up then.
Sure it's not a button? I'm sure there's a trigger for it, no?
No, it automatically came up for me. Unless you didn't upgrade.
Have you got to upgrade the cultivator?
No, that's weird.
I haven't tried to plant with it since the last lot of updates, but
It's got a red sign on it, so you can't grow too close. Ah, that's alright. It's not the end of the world.
It's always been there.
Oh, right. No, I remember planting something close on the vanilla game. It let me, and then it would turn out they would just they wouldn't grow. They'd say later, oh, we didn't have enough room. Yeah, it needs some more space. There we go. Look. Oh, maybe I just didn't see the red. I don't know, but it would. I swear it did. Because when I was planting the new Mistland shit for a video, I could end up planting pretty close together. But mute point. It's a mute point.
yeah, some things do like being planted fairly close together, but not carrots.
Yeah, no, the grid's not coming up now.
Oh, that's weird. I thought there was a key you had to press, but
No, it automatically came up. Oh, there you go. Nope, it's there. I got it. I had to plant first. You should have gotten it.
I think they might be too close to it.
Yep.
Oh, I have the grid, so I don't know what.
Yeah, I also still have the grid.
oh, I don't know. Maybe I was something I did do then. Maybe I didn't download. Maybe I didn't download the up. No, it should have stopped me from playing, then, shouldn't it?
Should have.
Ah well. Glowing mushrooms. I don't know what these do. Oh my god, it's massive. These mushrooms. What the hell? On there. Oh, that's it. I grew me one mushroom. I do like the idea of having eventually a whatchamacallit?
A thingy.
A thingy. Yeah, that's it. A greenhouse, gazebo, something like that.
Yeah, that'd be alright. A good greenhouse.
Put some crop plots in it, and boxes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need 3 more thistle. I could grow my own thistle plant. Oh, and blueberries and raspberries. No, I swear I've got some of them now. Did I use it all up? Alright, I'm going to go out on a run to get blueberries and raspberries. Fruit bat, it's a mod, that one, mate. You're not meant to be able to plant these types of mushrooms. So it's just a mod that allows you to plant them. Level up. You are now level 14. I swear that only pops up for some skills, like right in the middle of the screen.
That's your main level.
Oh, your main level. Right. I didn't know there was a main level.
I didn't either. With the mod, it just started popping up.
Yeah, it's different too, like your skill levels. I think I've hit level 10 about 12 times because I keep on dying.
Right. No lessons were learned from our escapades, no? Hob?
No, when you fall off the building when you don't have any food, you die.
Yeah, I could see how that could be done. You noob.
Well, because I'm building, so I don't bother getting any food into me.
I always put stamina food in. I use the raw food building.
Should have done like me. Just made a nice simple box. The best way to live. The best way to live.
Absolutely.
It is blowing my mind that we're like this high level. I'm sure that maybe it was tuned up a little bit. I don't know. Problem is I can't easily check because I don't want to have to uninstall the mods, then jump on the world, then, you know, this is long and boring.
Life's too short for that.
Yeah. I gave up. I'm not even going to do my skills video anymore. I kind of want to do more Valheim content, but the motivation for doing a guide video when you know there's a billion guides out there already, it's hard, man. That's why it's, you know, doing it when the game launches or it's got the updates fresh. I know you can still get good views on videos. Like my cheats guide's doing alright. It's got like 3K views or whatever. I had to use the cheats.
Yeah.
It's alright. If they could all get like between sort of 3 and 5K, I'd be slightly happy. But they won't. I know if I do a few new guides, I'll be lucky if they'll get 1,000.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. There is a lot of people playing, as Grim said there. There is a lot of people that bought it again, or buying it for the first time.
Yeah, it comes down to how much reward you're going to get out of it for putting in the effort, really, doesn't it?
Mm. And yeah, I keep. That's the other thing as well. Like I do feel a bit like I had my 2 weeks off over Christmas, and man, I could have probably still done with doing a whole bunch of Valheim content, really. But hey-o, them's the breaks. I feel like I have missed my Valheim window once again. Kind of missed it last time because I was pissing about a bit too much with other stuff. And this time, not so much pissing about with other stuff. Like I got as many videos as I could in the first few days. But I tell you what I didn't do. I didn't make enough of the stream footage. Should have done them more into like shortcuts or more shorts videos.
Absolutely, because there would have been some comedy gold in those streams.
That's it, John. Well, see, that's why I'm sticking through it. Actually, you hit the nail on the button, mate. It is gonna blow up as I predict on Xbox. And that's where I'll be at my home. When I'm getting views for it, it gives me more fresh energy to do them. And I feel like I can talk to more console kids. Because a lot of PC guides are, like Valheim guides, are focused on using keyboard and mouse. Not a lot of them care about controller. Although that's one thing I've got to find out. He probably isn't allowed to tell me. But I've got to find out if they're keeping the same mapping buttons, which they probably aren't, for the console ports. That would be dead handy to know. Because I don't want to do a whole bunch of videos titled, you know, Valheim things you need to know for Xbox. And it turns out every time I've done a video showing the control buttons, it's all wrong. But yeah, no, my plan was meant to be streams month January. Streams in January, streams in January. And February was always going to be the forest. I was meant to be doing much more on the forest. Getting ready for the Sons of the Forest 2. Oh, give me that fish. Whee, I got a pike. Ooh.
Nice.
It's huge, some of these guys. Big wet fat fish just slapped me in the face. Ventured into some dark forest somehow. That's kind of good because I want to get some blueberries. Exactly, that's it. So that's the plan. But I don't know when it's going to launch. We don't know. It might be March. I'm hoping it's March. It might end up being the end of April or June even. No, we have got a good run.
Yep.
We've got a good one. Go on up.
I was going to say, do we know who's doing the port? Or
Yeah, it's a couple. They've got a couple studios. One in. I've got to look them up more. You know, one's the Swedish one, I think. Another one might be German or something like that. I can't remember. It's been interesting why they've got two teams doing. Oh, that's right. I remember now. One of them's done the Windows 11 port, Windows 10 port, the Windows Store, and the other one is doing the actual Xbox explicit port.
Yep.
But that is pretty impressive because not a lot of ports get made like that. They normally just get done by one company. So it's a lot of money to chuck at it to get it done by two.
well, yeah, and normally they're the way Microsoft's kind of set that up, it's so that you could do it for one for both.
Yeah, it's cheap and easy.
There's a lot of
You do the Windows port, and then the Xbox should follow pretty easily afterwards.
Well, see, what they did was they did a lot of stuff that's shared between the two.
Yeah.
When they did Windows 10. So I know for like doing certain things for like what I do, if you do it for Windows 10, it should work on Xbox. So yeah, that's games obviously probably a bit different, but
I reckon if that's the case, they must have someone explicitly looking at like either performance and or maybe the controllers and UI. Because I feel it's okay, but I do feel there could be improvements. Like it is, the buttons are all just a bit weird on the controller at the moment on PC. They're not what most people consider the standard configuration. No, this one's been done. It's been done. Should make a new rule. You got to put something outside. No, I know this has been here ages, so people would have done it. But yeah, so there we go. But yeah, so I'm in an errand about whether or not I'm going to bother with Survival of the Fittest. I did my little shorts. It's kind of, I feel like that would be a good one to have actually on my second channel, which is a bit mad. But there's a lot of Xbox kids on Grounded, and so you'd assume, and I know a lot of them have played Ark and like Ark. So I could do maybe some Survival of the Fittest streams on the JCraft channel. But then that would interrupt too much with my Grounded streams that I'm meant to be starting. It's all right. I basically want 2 games on each channel at all times. In some way. So at the moment it's Valheim streams. And then The Forest videos and guides and news, and then on JCraft it's Grounded videos and something else to stream, or switching it around, some new game that might come out like Small Land beyond that, and then just go to Grounded streams. Keep my hand in the pot basically. So the next run is pretty good. I mean really, when you think about it, The Forest, I've got like a good month and a half to basically get Valheim done. Like I said, we'll take a little break. I mean, I might keep the server up. If you guys really want the server up, you lot can carry on playing. But I'm definitely going to be taking a break from playing on an actual server when I get into the Forest, Sons of the Forest stuff.
Yep.
And then, yeah, Grounded till then as well. Just keep me sweet. But you never know, Small Land might end up coming out about the same time.
Yeah, well, depends on when things come out, I guess. So adapt.
How
Yeah.
No.
But as you say, you want to get into the algorithm for the forest stuff, don't you? So you can
Yeah.
do Sons of the Forest pretty well.
And see, and this would be the test. Like I said, I want it's just one game to chill with, and I do want it to be Valheim. But when it hasn't taken off as much as you want, it is always in the back of my mind. Like, nope, I failed. I just got to hit another game. But I know I haven't failed, not yet. Like I can still, yeah, the console launch. That's it. That's why I've got to stay a hand in Valheim actually.
Yep.
Because the console launch will probably happen in March, I think. Given they said early spring. That is early spring to me. Any later, that's just spring, right?
Yeah.
The worst would be if it like decides to go and release like exactly the same time as Sons of the Forest. I would cry. I would cry my little eye. I probably would sacrifice the forest for that, you know. Because Sons of the Forest, that's the thing. Like people don't care. I'm just about to go on one of my tangents. Balancing your content is so hard, and you really got to think about the popularity of that game. It's different when you're like a big streamer or big tuber. I'm like, I might have 180,000 subs, but I might as well not. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Considering I haven't really got a dedicated audience, and my grounded audience has dipped a bit as well now since I took the 2 weeks off. You just can't take time off. You can't. But yeah, choosing the game, that's the best ones for me. Is if they're all on all platforms, that's what you're really looking for, or at least hope that it will come to consoles in the future. But Sons of the Forest, they've not mentioned anything about consoles, I don't think. And notorious for only releasing on PlayStation, and again only after they'd finished the first one. It does look like maybe this won't be early access. I don't think it's labelled as early access on Steam. So that's interesting if that's the case. Or they're just going to put it out and just say, no, we're going to add more to it, but we just didn't feel like doing early access.
That's still a strange one, though.
Yeah, like not to say right now, like, is it early access? I mean, if it's not got early access on it, it can't be launching early access next month now. But
they wouldn't change it just before?
No, I don't think so. Like you should really have that like as soon as you put your game on Steam, that's it. It should be that way. Like if it's upcoming, it's either upcoming as early access or it's not. I don't think it, you know, if that's not the case, you expect that to change rapidly. I don't know why people just get it built in their heads. COD Warzone is the best chill zone. No, mate. Not in a million years. I do sometimes think about doing a bit of COD.
Hell no.
But then I remember
That'll get you more stressed than anything.
Exactly. Remember when we was all into the Battle Royales? I did a bit of the Black Ops Battle Royale. That was alright.
Black Ops.
Yeah. When they did the first Warzone or whatever it was. Well, it wasn't called Warzone then, was it? It was just like a rip-off of Battle Royale. Just BR. No, what did they call it? Drop Zone? Something like that. They called it something stupid. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like the enemies have definitely been upped a little bit. I swear I was handling a great...
I just went and killed Eric real easy.
Oh, did you?
Rainbow.
Kane, hello mate. What's going on? See on Instagram, you're moved, son. You're somewhere else. Texas, Mexico, somewhere hot. But yeah, it's stressful. Try and balance out what's going to work. I just want people to love me on this channel, and not just on my second channel. Is that too much to ask?
Must be.
Mm.
Do these big mushrooms never actually give you anything?
Nope. The big blue things.
Yeah.
They're just a light post.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's all I give. I planned them on my other server, and yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say. We did bone mass on our other server, and yeah, it was hard. I mean, we had guys die.
Right. Now, did you have the mods
I
on
don't
and
know.
shit?
We had no mods at the time. We had a couple, but nothing major.
Did you have Valheim Plus?
No. So I'm wondering if that is.
Oh, I think it's Valheim Plus.
There's just something in the settings
Yeah.
that automatically does it.
Maybe we'll agree tomorrow that I'll just turn off Valheim Plus. Not tomorrow. Yes, no, Thursday. Thursday.
Thursday. So tomorrow we go for a sail.
Yeah.
We'll go and put a boat down at where were we gonna do it?
Might be a bit late tomorrow. I don't know what's going on tomorrow. I'm meant to be going out with the missus for like my birthday meal, but she's feeling pretty rough. So I might.
Yeah, we're gonna go down to Temp and put a boat in the water there and sail.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Try to see where how close to the bone mass we can get.
Your Nightbot's against me. Yeah, it is. Texas, baby. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Juggling as ever. What games to cover on the channel. What type of content I want to make. And shizzle. Never gets old. How's it going with the photography? Are you getting work on it? Are you at college? What are you doing? Well, I feel like I've accomplished a lot here, thanks to Ray's take me through the swamp. We've also now got the beginnings of a farm. Oh my god, they're so wildly different. The crops that you plant. Oh, it needs more room to grow, son of a bitch. Do you notice that? It's like got really different timings. Some are ready in 14 minutes, some are 30. And they're completely random. They're not how you think they'd be, where like the one you've planted first will be ready soonest.
No, they're not. They completely random to whatever time they want to be.
That's interesting. Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna go check see if my wolves have had babies yet. See if I made that right.
I didn't see any in the bottom. Did you put some meat in there?
Yep.
I seen a couple of.
Should have worked. No.
There was some grey dwarfs in there, which I killed, but I didn't see any babies in the pit.
Right.
Pit? It's Swamp Mountain.
Yep.
How are they getting in there?
I don't know. They were down.
I know, on this wall here.
Hazmat? Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You cooking? Are you cooking in an RV? Also, we should try to figure out that place outside. Just as always, man. I mean, I've done it with my second channel recently. Just find a game in early access. Can be relatively new, or not even that new, and just become the king of everything you need to know about that game.
Why are you guys not meeting?
I've managed to grow my, obviously a bit of help and experience, but my grounded, my Jadecraft channel's like 25k subs in a year. It's not bad. People like Raz grew up like their complete Arc thing, like huge. It's gonna be overtaking me soon. Just by getting back into Arc, noticing there was a gap because I wasn't doing news that well anymore, and other people were doing clickbait like Loaded. He's now mixing his news with personality, let's plays. Don't know, man. Depends. Don't do Call of Duty though, fuck's sake, or Tarkov or anything like that. You got to find something, you know, something you enjoy, obviously. But it's got to be something, yeah. Find like a Twitch game, look in the Twitch playlists, and have a look, or YouTube as well. See what like popularity, if you want to be really analytical, and see if, yeah, a game's a bit underserved, if there aren't as many guides for a game. It's like Scum is only dominated by like one person, really. There's a few other tubers, but Ray is tapped into that. He's been like their sole guy. Loads of No Man's Sky tubers got good just because no one else was really covering it. You just got to make sure you're putting that content out all the time. But to me, it's, you know, like I said, if you haven't, I don't feel like you need to decide what kind of content you're making. If you're going to try making like funny videos or whatever, then shorts. Shorts all the way, mate. Shorts all the way. Make sure you're putting out a short pretty much every day, if you can. Info shorts, funny shorts, clip shorts, whatever game you're playing, put out shorts every day. But make sure you've got some long form content to go alongside it. Either guides or, you know, whatever game it is. Yeah, what you been playing in? Oh damn! Clean up dead bodies, or when people commit toaster bath murders. That's what you do. You clean it all up. Nice. Mods, yes, mods. Len, lots of mods. Lots of mods. Neck jerky? God, that looks awful. It's all like yellow and shit. I get why, because it's meant to be covered in honey, but still. It's not that great either. Oh, 2 HP per tick. Right, maybe that's why. Well, we'll craft it. Why not? BTB, is that a balloons game? BTB. I don't even know what that game is. I think I've just seen people mention it, if that's the one I'm thinking of. Right, I got the Iron Mace, which I've not started using. You know what, we're going to go with the Iron Axe. No, I was saving up my iron for, yeah, for armour. That's right, that's what we're going to do. You want an SLTS, remember you existed. Maybe you need to tour around your old games where he's probably like people who like to watch. Yeah, maybe Fruit Bat. I feel like you can see the momentum Raz has had with YouTube. And you got to be really committed to them games. I feel like a lot of old games I've covered in the past, like Ark, I'm not interested in anymore. I can't do it. And other games as well. I'm just like, it's got to be something fresh, like Valheim, relatively fresh. Sons of the Forest. I'm at a stage where it's too. I can't really dip in. I could go and try and become the master of whatever games, news and guides, and do what I've done for all my games. But I'm trying to step away from that a little bit as well. I want to do more live streams on this channel mostly, and a bit of guides, but less news. And stick to 1 or 2 games rather than do what I was doing, where I was covering every brand new release. I just want this next new release to do well, like it has done for my other channel, Grounded, whatever. And so that I could just chill and just play one game at a time. It's mad. Someone, I think, RMx Gaming quit. I don't know if you've ever watched one of them, but if you've ever played like Monster Hunter games or any generic sort of AAA third-person game, adventure game, open world game, they've done a lot of guides and gameplay videos and stuff like that for it. They've been around years. Like I wanted to emulate them a little bit at one point, doing guides. But the guy that the channel was named after, called RMx, he's just quit. He's literally quitting his own channel. It's been run by a team of them. It's never just been him. But obviously, it started out with his name on it. But yeah, he's just done with YouTube. He's burned out and just doesn't want to do it anymore. He's going to do something completely different. But yeah, they've done like 4,000 videos. And they've got like over 1 million subs. And I've done like 4,500 subs videos. I've only got 180 subs. Harsh times. Harsh times. Balloon popping tower game. That's it. Yeah. You got a new hand. But I'm not sure it was working. Yeah. I think Twitch is a dying cause, mate. If you haven't got some sort of social following to bring to Twitch, don't bother. YouTube's better. You need to grow elsewhere and bring your people to Twitch. So if you get big off YouTube Shorts, take them to Twitch maybe, or just stick on YouTube or TikTok, you know. But sitting there for 8 hours or 12 hours a day streaming on Twitch, fucking whatever game, nah. Not unless you can find other ways to bring people to watch you on Twitch. Like I said, advertise that shit all over TikTok and others. Oh man, this is. Do you know what I should have done? All that time I did faff around with my base building, I could have planted stuff as soon as I got it. I don't have half the resources now. No, yeah, true. No, it is good. Like, if you feel you've got an audience, but I don't know. I see some people struggling on Twitch, and then you see other creators just smashing it. Like, to be fair though, I guess you could choose if you really want to stick on Twitch. You could look at a game, particular game, and see where there's the market, where's the gap. But I don't know. Twitch seems, yeah. Just don't lump it all in one basket. You got to do both. You got to do socials on everything. Shorts is the way to go.
Yeah, someone was saying that earlier today. I was watching something. They're saying it's switched over to shorts and everything.
Yeah, it has been. I mean, it's been like that for the last sort of 6 months,
you gotta
really.
put a shitload of work in to get anywhere.
Yeah, like shorts should be good to bring. It brings subs and it will bring views. I don't know if it brings money. Not until they're supposedly increasing how much money you get next month. They actually you're gonna see ads on shorts now, on shorts feeds. So that may be good, but yeah. You probably
Obviously, probably I died building.
rip.
I don't know why, but whenever I go to watch shorts, it always shows me like 2 broke girls, and I just don't understand why, because I've never seen it in my life.
Yeah, that's the one thing that they've got to do better at. The algorithm for shorts is atrocious. Like, really bad. Can't look shit up either.
Every 2 shorts, they pop up. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. It's because it basically chucks in a couple of things you do like or have watched or seen. Then it just picks like one video out of the top 50 trending and chucks it in there. I was punched, guys. Look it up, man. Look it up. I had to do the same thing when I had that community manager's job. I'd been doing a few shorts, but I hadn't got it down. But each software's different. But you can do it on PC. You don't have to do it on the phone. I don't make shorts on my phone. I can't stand using my phone. All my shorts are done on PC. Just got to change the thingy, the output and stuff. It depends on what you're using. But yeah, there's tutorials, man. Look it up. But yeah, get on shorts. Get on shorts. Ads on shorts, I get 3 minutes now. Ads longer than the show. Really? That's mad. Twitch dropping the ball, been problem Chromecast about a year. Yeah. Yeah, Twitch is... I think Twitch is in big danger. It's got a lot of streams on it because of COVID and everyone's sort of stuck on it, and they're not paying people as much. If you get to the top tier, there's no incentive for other people to really do well on it. I'm not saying YouTube's perfect. I don't particularly think YouTube's a great platform either. But at the moment, it's better than anything else. As long as you're willing to mix it up and do shorts and videos. Or shorts and streams.
When Twitch trying to like push out like hour-long ads and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the other thing as well. A lot of the ads now, they are directly controlled by the creator. You can choose not to have nowhere near as many ads on your stream. So when you log in to watch some streamer and you know you've got 8 ads, that's the streamer done that, not Twitch necessarily. Like they still have the occasional one that will just pop up regardless, but a lot of them. And I don't get me wrong, I don't mind ads. Like if you're supporting a creator you like, shut the fuck up, man. You can go 30 seconds of watching a thingy if you enjoy that creator. You're supporting them. That said, I can understand in the quickness of things when there's a billion other streamers, if you're running a whole bunch of ads and you know it takes 2 minutes to even get to your content, it's not a good look. Yeah, laters, game. Laters. There we go. One of the young rat bags. Back in the day. I feel good now. I've got poison resistance. I've got minor stamina. I don't know where I got that from. I've got minor healing mead. I've got food on the go. It's rooted.
Right, I'm off.
It's
I don't
rooted.
know if I'll be back before you're on again, but
Yeah,
see you
no.
tomorrow if not.
Yeah, tomorrow, man. You know what? like I said, I'm tired today. I did my taxes. I felt grumpy. It's cheered me up today. Getting back on stream, chatting with Grim and you lot. So I appreciate it. But I'm also going to head off because I am knackered.
Talk to y'all tomorrow then.
Laters.
If you're not on late when I get back.
Alright. But yeah, tomorrow night we're going to go sailing. We'll go adventure. I think we've got to find... well, we know where Bone Mass is, don't we?
Yeah, it should be on the map. If not,
Yeah.
hit the
Yeah,
card
box
to your
in.
graph table.
Oh yeah, he's quite away. He's quite away. There's 2 of them there. So what one are we going for? The south one or the directly south or sort of southwest? Well, I guess we decide tomorrow, but yeah. God. Alright, I'll have to get on because I've got to do at least one more run of swamp to try and get some iron armor. Yeah, John. No, I admit, like amount of times I say hello to someone or talking, and then an ad pops up. Yeah, and it doesn't rewind it 10 seconds or whatever. Yeah, that's annoying. I've got YouTube Premium, so I haven't seen a YouTube ads in like 3 years. I mainly bought it for back in the day. Well, when I was driving to London more and driving about, pick up my kids and stuff, so I could download podcasts that I liked from like Yogscast or just music playlists because I had like a CD player or sometimes the other one was broken. So that was the main reason for using it. Now I've got a new car. It's got DAB radio in it, so I can flick between more stations. I've been doing that more because there's more stations I like, and I can actually get reception now for a lot of them. But I don't know. I don't know if I watch that much. You know what? I probably could get rid of it. But now the missus is using it now. She's got to enjoy having no ads. So yeah.
I have ads on my phone, but not on my computer.
No. You not? Can you? You should be able to. The same account stretches to both. You know, if you sign in.
Yeah, I don't have YouTube Premium.
So, oh yes, we know you, son of a bitch. With your ad blocker.
Mhm.
With your ad blocker. We know. Some of us pay for that privilege. They were like, I'm going to start supporting YouTube. Like, yeah.
Exactly. That's why I'm a member. I support you a different way.
Yes, yes.
No, I'm not going to
that's
watch
right.
your ads, but I'll support you a different way.
Give me $2.99, $4.99 a month. That's good to know. That's good to know. Resins. Gloop. I'm naming these something really stupid. Seeds. There we go. That'll do for now. That is the worst naming ever. Right, anyway. I'm off, guys. Tomorrow night. Slightly... I don't know. Tomorrow, maybe, at some point. Yeah, there'll be a stream. It's my birthday tomorrow. So I'm gonna do one of them really wanky ones, you know, like promote it. So everyone comes on board and throws donations at me. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. Yeah, I'm doing it. I don't normally tell people it's my birthday. But I thought, you know what? I'm getting older. How many more birthdays you're going to have to celebrate with people you don't know? So that's what I'm doing tomorrow, maybe. No, I think I am. I should be streaming tomorrow. Unless the missus has taken me out to a nice restaurant. And you know, I've got too much of a good offer to come stream. Just saying, there's an outside chance I may not be on tomorrow. But yeah, laters.
So basically